Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I've already got 2,000 followers on there. The future has arrived. This is a groundbreaking case. The first man in the UK to be convicted for printing a 3D gun. On Wednesday in June, it's Southwark Crown Court in Southwest.London. Musware pleaded guilty to the manufacturing of a firearm using a 3D printer. Officers executed a drugs warrant on his home in October 2017, and during the course of the operation, the police found components for a 3D printed gun capable of firing a lethal shot. Musware, who does not hold a firearms license, he told officers he was printing the firearm for a university project. It's a very creative excuse. He said he was not aware the components that he made were capable of firing anything. He later refused to comment on what his film project was about. A search of the internet history found he had viewed videos demonstrating how to use a 3D printer to manufacture firearms which fired live ammunition. The officer also discovered cannabis plants and evidence of cannabis cultivation. So this could be anything in the region of just a light or a lead or food or plant food or anything. It doesn't mean he necessarily had a very big setup at all. This guy suffered a lot of bad luck, or he had some very bad friends that talked to the police, because he got raided again a year later in February, and this resulted in them finding more 3D printed gun components. These guns are so futuristic. One of them looks like something out of Mad Max. The police officer said in the interview, Musware claimed he was creating the firearms for a dystopian university film project to make a lethal barreled weapon. He actually had steel barrels that he was fitting inside them to make them actually fireable. Initially, you have to understand the fact that this guy was the guy was at university, so I don't understand how he came onto the radar of the police if he was just doing his university projects and keeping himself to himself. With the way that 3D printing has escalated and grown so quickly, I was watching a documentary today about a man in America that are trying to make semi-automatic weapons with it. They're creating magazines made out of 3D printers. They're creating the holders for the trigger. It's kind of crazy, but especially bearing in mind anyone can buy a 3D printer. Anyone can get the CAD file that you need to be able to create a 3D gun.
Kind of blown away. I was like, what is this thing? And the more I started to research, the more I started to find out that there was this very, very small group of people that were exploring building a 3D gun.
They literally can print anything, and of course at the moment they're quite expensive. They're several £1,000s. A lot of people are getting them on leases, but at the same time in the very near future them prices are going to reduce as more people get a 3D printer. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this escalates. It also shows that they've definitely accounted for that in the law now, so people can be convicted for printing 3D guns. I'd love to hear what people have to say on this story, so please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I've got plenty more news coming your way, so make sure you turn on the bell for notifications. Thank you.
Talk to your missus. She's telling me you're washed up like the dishes. Running on some star dog and it's vicious. Everywhere I go in from town I want pictures, cause I'm well known and I'm homegrown. And niggas stay high like the ozone. Grew up on a hot block but I'm so cold. Now niggas tryna shine like Soul Glow. 10 toes normal, dress code normal. Man wanna hype the ting, I'm just normal. Big split.